Like, I genuinely believe that maybe people didn't realize this sneaker even released. Maybe that's why no one's really talking about it. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel Kingsdown Roots. My name's Matt, Ridout, R-I-D-O-U-T, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Jordan Ma2 Future Beginnings. It's been very easy to miss a brand new Jordan silhouette dropping because there have been so many sneaker drops over the last couple of weeks. But I did manage to pick up a pair of the Jordan Ma2 Future Beginnings, which are right here. So let's get these out of the box. Okay, so this is the sneaker, and this is the Jordan Ma2 Future Beginnings, which is the first OG release in the Ma2 silhouette. Now, having just looked straight away at these sneakers, I can see that I've got a factory mark on the side of them. So immediately you can see on the side of the material, I'm sure it's going to pick it up on this camera or not, there's a little dot, which means that I've got some damaged shoes, which is a real shame. Not a good start then really for this review, I suppose. So what we'll do is we'll try and get past the immediate upset, the fact that these sneakers have got some damages on them, but you know what? Let's look past that. So yeah, there are obviously a lot of different Jordan silhouettes that exist out here, and they've released the Ma2, which is the Future Beginnings, which I suppose is meant to represent the future of Nike and Jordan and this silhouette, which yeah, why not? It's a cool name. The retail price for these sneakers was £124.95, and they're currently reselling for actually under retail at about £100 on places like StockX and GOAT, etc., which is really surprising because I do think these sneakers have a certain element of intrigue about them, and it's an OG release of a new silhouette. So again, very surprising. I think what drew me to the design the most was actually the colorway that they've used here. I really like the design of the shoe, but I actually love the colors that they've used to complement that. So let's talk about the details of this sneaker, starting with the outer sole. As you can see, there's quite a lot going on with the outer sole. There's three colors. You've got this kind of gum color, the black and the pink towards the heel. And then obviously in the middle, you have this black Jumpman. Then moving to the midsole, you have a mainly white midsole around the side and front. And then towards the back and heel, you have this pink air bubble and then the kind of orangey pink detail right on the back of the shoe, which kind of really works well with the colors they've used on the upper. One route which I think they've used for inspiration when designing this sneaker is the 270, which you can see right here, which I've got in the OG colorway. Now you can see on the heel, it's kind of got a pink color, and it kind of does match the back of this Ma2. And if you look at the outer sole on the bottom, you can see that the actual shape and design is very similar. On the upper, you have a lot of different materials being used. First of all, you have suede being used on the sides and back. This is also on the front sides too, and it goes up the lace paneling on the front. Then underneath that, you have a kind of mesh panel, which is very small and near the midsole, which I think visually looks very, very nice. And it has this kind of maroon back panel, which actually I think is leather. So that's another material that they've used on it, which I think is very cool. And then the final piece of the puzzle, so to speak, is this kind of foam material, which is on the toe box and on the side panels of the sneaker. Now this is the kind of foam that you usually see in the kind of tongues of shoes, I think, which is actually used in the tongue for this sneaker too. It's an unusual material to use, and I've not seen it used before, so I'm really interested to know how this feels when I put it on foot. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking about this sneaker and I'm gonna start putting it on my feet and giving you guys a couple of different looks and styles. I would love to hear what you think, so please drop me a comment down below.
I want a Cardi B, but I'll settle for a Hennessy. Like my brother from the Ville, I'm real tipsy. I'm with the gang, we just hopped out the limousine. We bar crawling like a centipede, and we getting lit, kerosene. Party all night, we got all the juice. I took a couple shots, now my screws loose. And it's a 90s party, we gon' raise the roof. Tell all the bad girls to come to the booth. Party all night, we get all the juice.
Okay, so having just worn these sneakers What are my first impressions? Well, they're kind of mixed if I'm honest. I think first of all, the appearance and look is so nice. I love the neutral colors. I love how it contrasts with the pops of color towards the back of the sneaker. From a sizing perspective, I went for a UK 9, which is my normal Nike sizing, which I get for most Jordans. And I did find that these were a little bit tight around the sides, which it wasn't enough to put me off, but I think maybe if people like a looser fit, then maybe you need to go half a size up. But for me personally, I think true to size is fine. I think over time, they'll probably become a bit more relaxed anyway. Will I keep these sneakers? Short answer is yes, absolutely. I love the way they look. These are going to become an everyday pair of beaters for sure. Even with the manufacturing faults, I'm willing to look past that. I'm going to keep them and I'm going to rock them a lot. So yeah, that answers that question. Okay, so that's it from me today. I've been Matt Rideout. This has been Kingsdown Roots. If you've enjoyed my video, please drop me a comment and a like down below. It means the absolute world to me. You can also follow me on Instagram up here. I post a lot of content on there too. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.